The Bush family may have offered an olive branch to the Trump administration when it came to Wednesday's funeral, but for some that hardly meant prime seating. So was the case for the president's son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner, who was relegated to sit 4 rows behind his wife Ivanka at the National Cathedral. While Trump enjoyed a front-row pew with Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Jimmy Carter and their wives, Ivanka was sat in the 3rd row behind the vice presidents. She took a seat next to fellow first daughter and former friend Chelsea Clinton. Meanwhile, Kushner appeared to be about 4 rows behind Ivanka in the 7th row of the Grand Washington, D.C. church. Kushner and Ivanka were seen leaving their D.C. home together around 8:15 a.m. on Wednesday morning. The first daughter donned a dress and matching black accessories as she left through the front gate and walked to a pair of waiting SUVs, trailing a few feet behind her husband, who also wore head-to-toe black. While Ivanka and Jared usually leave separately in the morning despite working together at the White House, the pair were a united front on Wednesday as they made their way to the invitation-only funeral. Upon their arrival at the National Cathedral, the couple were seen greeting other guests and pausing to have a conversation with former Vice President Joe Biden and his wife Jill. Ivanka then took her seat next to Chelsea and appeared to have a cordial conversation with the woman she reportedly once went on double dates together with their husbands in Manhattan. While the pair only had kind things to say about each other at the start of the 2016 presidential campaign, their relationship appeared to disintegrate as the race turned ugly between their parents. Chelsea recently hit out against Ivanka, revealing to Stephen Colbert that they had not spoken in a long time. "I think anyone who works for the president should expect to be scrutinized for whatever decisions, not only he or she is making, but whatever decisions the White House is making on any given day," she added. Everyone from world envoys and sports stars to a man from Maine who used to fix things in Bush's house gathered together for the funeral. The ceremony also united Democrats and Republicans during a time in which American politics have become increasingly partisan. Current Vice President Mike Pence could be seen chatting with Biden before the funeral began and was later seen speaking with former first daughter Chelsea Clinton. The Bush family wanted the ceremony to be a show of unity, even assuring Trump this past summer that he would not be left out of their patriarch's funeral. Trump tweeted on Wednesday that he was looking forward to being with the Bush family and said the funeral would be a celebration for a great man who has led a long and distinguished life. Share this article. Share the future British King Prince Charles and former Prime Minister John Major were also in attendance, as was Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel, the King and Queen of Jordan, and former Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney, who delivered a eulogy to his old friend. Sports stars including Peyton Manning and U.S. professional golfer Phil Mickelson were also in attendance.